You wake up somewhere that you have never been before. You look in the mirror and you see someone or something staring right through you. Ghosts, demons, witches, and monsters exist here. You quickly realize that the fear is all too real. A dark shadow slowly creeps up behind you. As you try to escape, you find yourself lost in an endless maze of insanity and terror. Your eyes see, but your mind won't allow you to believe. You have now become a chapter in the dark tales of the macabre. Everyone has inner voices, telling them wrong from right, a devil and an angel on their shoulder, if you will. But what happens when those voices speak in unity, and speak the same few words? Chapter 1. Kill. Davey, kill.
It all began one day while working at the office. While sitting at his desk, Dave began to hear a childlike whisper.
Kill, Davey, kill.
He thought nothing of it at the time, as it was very faint, and he couldn't make out the words. But that was all about to change for him.
Kill, Davey, kill.
He jumped out of his office chair.
What in the world? Richard, did you hear that?
He quickly leaned over the cubicle at his coworker.
Dave, buddy, I don't hear a damn thing. Now can I get back to work?
Kill, Davey, kill.
That right there, did you hear it?
Now more pissed off than annoyed, Rich stood up and looked Dave right in the eyes.
Is everything okay at home? Is she at your throat again? Well, maybe you just need some sleep. Get out of here and go get a nap in. I will cover for you.
No, it's not that at all, buddy, but maybe you're right. Maybe I just need some rest.
On the drive home from work, he still heard the voices, but he kept turning the radio up, trying to phase them out. The music was so loud that it offended a man on a motorcycle. He stopped right next to Dave's small minivan at the next streetlight.
Are you some kind of idiot, man, having your music that loud and not paying attention to the road? You're a menace.
Kill, Davey, kill.
Oh no, not now. Shut the hell up.
What did you just say to me, man? I will beat some respect into you.
He couldn't take it anymore. But the biker thought he was talking to him and grabbed a crowbar off his bike. He began swinging it at Dave's car. The scared man quickly sped off before the crowbar could do much damage to his vehicle.
That guy is nuts. But I'm starting to think that I'm bonkers as well.
Dave thought to himself as he sped home, hoping his wife doesn't notice the banged-up car door. The nervous man gets home and turns his key in the door. He gulps.
Honey, I'm home. How was your day?
He sees Carol, his wife, standing there, already waiting to question him. She ignores his greeting.
Where were you? You said you were coming home early. I know for a fact it takes 10 minutes, not 20. What took you so long? Out getting hookers, I bet?
Hookers, no. There was a crazy guy.
She cuts him off, ready to snap on him only for her phone to ring. She looks down at it.
I need to take this call.
As she walks into the kitchen to answer it, she shoos Dave away. Later that night, in bed after the Taco Tuesday that they had just enjoyed, Carol's stomach began to rumble. She runs to the restroom, sprinting the entire way. She had to go so bad that for the first time in years, she had left her phone behind. Her phone on the nightstand began to vibrate from what clearly was a text. Curious to who would be texting her this late. Against his better judgment, he picks up her phone. It is from Dave's best friend, Teddy. He read the whole conversation of the cheating acts they had been up to. She didn't even try to hide the messages. Carol believed Dave didn't have the balls to check her phone in the first place. Frustrated and confused about how his wife and his best friend could do this to him, Dave just sat there in disbelief, not knowing what he should do. A voice began to speak, telling him the answer.
Kill, Davey, kill.
In the kitchen, the now deranged man opens up the silverware drawer. He pulls out the large meat knife they had gotten as one of their anniversary gifts. Carol sits on the toilet in absolute pain, regretting everything she had eaten that night. But soon the door is kicked open and Dave is standing there with the knife. To remind her that isn't what she should be regretting.
What the hell are you doing? What's with the knife, dumbass? You gonna do something? You don't have the balls. You never have and never will. What's this about anyway?
Before he can answer, he looks at the knife and throws it down, deciding that he has a different fate for her. He sprinted to her and pulled her off the toilet and put her head into the bowl. She began to gargle and was drowned in her own feces. Dave smiled because he couldn't think of a more fitting end.
The voices are gone. I can sleep now.
As he lays his head down against his pillow. Carol's phone goes off again. His eyes open wide and a familiar sound reemerges.
Kill, Davey, kill.
A doorbell rings, frantically waking Teddy up from a dead sleep. He puts his pants on and heads down his stairs to the front door.
Damn it, who the hell is knocking at this hour? Someone is getting their ass kicked tonight.
He rips the door wide open, but he doesn't see anything. He smells a god-awful smell. He looks down to see a burning brown paper bag, immediately stomping on it to put it out. Teddy trips and falls on the contents of the bag, which rolled out next to his face. He gasps when he sees it is a heart.
You stole her heart from me, Teddy, so I figured you should have it.
The frightened man saw Dave walk out of the shadows into focus. He lunged at Teddy with the knife he had picked up earlier, killing him swiftly and without hesitation. He smiled as he left the porch. Dave headed down the road back home.
The world is a toilet overfilled with shit. Mankind made a mistake and forgot to flush, so now we're up to our necks in a shitty world with shitty, untrustworthy people, all equipped with shitty attitudes. And there is only one solution: kill.
The next morning, Rich awakens at the office. He had stayed so late to catch up on paperwork that he must have fallen asleep there. Still behind on his work, he immediately begins to start it again. That is, until he hears something that is about to alter his life.
Kill, Rich, kill.
What? Kill who?
It wasn't all bad for poor Dave or Rich. They never truly lived until they killed. They finally stood up to their aggressors, and now they stand for something. Even if that something is murder, it is something nonetheless. So in a twisted sense, you could say that the voices saved them. And maybe if you are lucky, the voices will save you too. End of chapter 1. Sometimes the light fades out, and the unseen horror begins. For those lost souls unfortunate enough to stumble in our web of darkness, we will see you next time. Until then, read the signpost up ahead. Beware what lurks in the dark tales of the macabre.